Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft How to Build. Today we are doing another video for the Minecraft horse enthusiast. Today we are taking a look at show jumping and cross-country jumps. I have been fiddling around with various blocks and combinations, etc. for these jumps, and I think the ones that I have come up with aren't too shabby. So we are going to start way down here with the show jumps. So this is my attempt at a box oxer, or a brush oxer, whichever you happen to call it. I haven't actually tested it with an actual Simply Horses horse yet, but hopefully they can actually jump it. So it's basically just your box and your brush. We have a regular oxer over here, but there's quite a gap in between, so it might be kind of hard for the horses to jump it. And then here we just have a regular jump. I used half slabs instead of fences, and it's pretty fun to jump, even just your player, if you can get sprinting. Oh, come on. This is what I've been doing all afternoon. This is a classic Liverpool, and I just used gates for this one. And this is an Enfield Jump. It's actually just a few anvils with hello, Mr. Rabbit. Just to fill in, so it can be considered a filler jump. It's kind of neat. And I just put trapdoors on the... No, I didn't want to tame you. Darn. I just put trapdoors there for a little bit of extra appearance, but you don't necessarily have to have those if you don't want. And then here is our Cobblestone Fence. This one's pretty fun to jump to, if you're a horse, because clearly Minecraft people can't jump it. This is another type of Liverpool. I just used netherrack fences or nether brick fences instead of gates. A Liverpool is any jump that has water directly underneath it, so you can pretty much use any kind of see-through block in order to obtain a Liverpool type jump. You could even... Actually, I like the look of that one a lot. Yes, I love that. This is can be a show jump or a cross-country obstacle. Some people call it a chicken coop, other people call it a roll box or rollback, so it just depends where you're from, what kind of jump it's called. I know where I'm from we call it a rollback, just because the top of the jump is, well, it's supposed to be circular, kind of like an oval shape, but since Minecraft is square, we can't do that. This is our classic brick wall. You can have it with the flares on the side or without. I actually like the look of the flares better. This is just a jump filled in with stairs, just to make it a little more solid. Just with the block and the fences. This is a brush box, and it worked out a lot better with the whatchamacallits, the signs. I tried to use trapdoors, but apparently they don't latch on to leaves. So this is our bank. This is actually a cross-country obstacle, so you jump up here, jump this fence right into a water landing. So that's actually what's considered a combination cross-country obstacle. So you have your bank, which is one obstacle, your jump, which is two obstacles, which makes your second, and your third would be the water landing, and then obviously you run through the water. So you can even have another jump coming out of the water if you want. This is my best attempt I could make with squares. At a corner cross-country jump, so this one's pretty fun. You're supposed to take the narrowest part, which would be the corner, and this is just a classic ditch. And this is the closest I could get to what's considered a track and air jump. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So it's basically just a jump over a small ditch, but I widened the ditch to 3 blocks wide, just to make it a little more fun to jump, because when you have just the one ditch with the half slabs, it doesn't show up very well. So that is pretty much all the individual jumps, and I'm going to jump into a different world here so we can actually go through the process of building a course. So just give me 2 seconds. Alright, so here I am in my fancy little ranch world, and I'm going to build a course of jumps. So I do want a jump. We can't really put any of these on an angle, can we? Well, we might be able to. It's possible. So I want my brick fence jump. Let's put it right here. And I'm gonna put the thingies on it. I actually want to leave enough space along the rail here for a victory lap. A lot of hunter courses require that you go around the ring, depending on the size of the ring. So we kind of need to offer some space for that. I'm going to put a brush jump here. And I need my signs wherever they went. Oops. I know brush box is generally a cross-country obstacle, but when you do a handy hunter or working hunter, they tend to have brush jumps. And some show jumping events, I know I went to one that happened. So, there. I'm going to put combination here. And I'm actually going to make this a Liverpool. Whoops. Perhaps putting the water in the Liverpool. And I'm going to make it with the Cobblestone Fence because I absolutely love the look of that. Clearly I need a horse to jump it, so an average combination, 3 or 4 strides, so I'll put the other one right here. And why not, I'll make it a Liverpool too. Oops. We're only supposed to have 3 blocks in the middle here. There. I'm actually just going to use nether brick fences for this one. There. So we got a combination, we got a brush jump, we got that one. What else do we need? We got our Liverpools. We're going to make one with anvils. Let's put it right here. There we go. And I feel like we need another one, so let's put one kind of on an angle over here. I'm not sure what blocks I want to use. It has to be a solid block if I'm going to put it on an angle. So why don't we make a half slab one? And let's see how nice I can put it on an angle here. So I kind of want it here. Like that. Yeah, that kind of works. There. No, what am I? Not really sure what I'm doing there. So, we got an angle jump. That's probably alright. Kind of feel like I need one more kind of over in this general area. So I might put another one on an angle. It's kind of hard to tell where I should put one. So I think for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. And if you stay tuned to part 2, which will be next week, I'm going to go way back there. I'm kind of developing a forest back there, and we're going to build a cross-country course. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, that's what's going to be next week's video. So we've covered different kinds of jumps, we've covered show jumping courses, and we will be doing cross-country courses next week. And I'm going to grab one of my little ponies. Let me grab a saddle, and we will see how this thing works. Let me jump to daytime here. And let's see, we'll use our beautiful dapple gray. Onward! Where's the gate? I built this place and I don't even know where the gate is. No. There it is. No, back up. There we go. Through the gate. Okay. We'll go over here. This might be a little tricky, but we'll see how we manage. There we go. We'll pick up our beautiful little trot here. Do 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 do. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Change leads. And 6. And that one kind of failed, but oh well. So, I think I like it. So, I will see you guys next week with our cross-country course.